We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Hello. How you guys doing out there? We're coming at you with some peasant chat stuff. Yesterday I released a video on the ESS supercharged 19 GT that a lot of you guys had a lot of positive feedback on. I appreciate that. I wanted to make sure that I gave ESS the proper vetting. It has 120 millimeter pulley pump gas, and then I did a race gas tune in it. Then the knock sensor started to interfere, and I said that's enough of that because it's I don't want to say daily because that car is not the car I drive every day. The truck, if anything, is the daily, but that car I drive very often because I do enjoy it very much. You know what makes that car insanely undrivable is the clutch. The RXT clutch, love you RXT, it's the biggest piece of fucking trash on the planet. I understand any clutch that can withhold that kind of power is going to have some drivability stuff, but I'm telling you, when I launch that car and it shudders leaving a light every freaking time, it shit gets old really, really fast. So I don't drive it as often as I would if the clutch had a better engagement. So I'm going to probably be looking at Mantic once this one wears out because that on-off switch stuff is just not for me. And as always, before we get way too into the weeds, talking to the poors and the peasants, we're going to say thank you and hello to the sponsor. That's right. Well, the music's too loud, Alex. We got PMAS, Nick James PMAS over in Michigan. Cold airs, fender well intakes, bell mouths, you name it. The guy gets it done, has a flow bench. PMAS, Nick James PMAS, thank you for being a sponsor. 2 Auto Solutions paid their bill. Gotta love you. Gotta love you. You pay your bill, I like you. The Parts Farm! Parts Farm is paid up for about 6 months. They're good. So there is no issue with the Parts Farm, thepartsfarm.com. Doma got cookies. Doma got cookies. Pretty lady that makes the cookies and her husband, the EPA agent in the house. Doma got cookies. DomaGotCookies.com. Doma got cookies _LLC on Instagram. And Calamar's Transmission with the 3160 program out there getting the Mach 1 at the track. Doing pretty well. So nice to see them in the house being sponsored. Thank you very much. Let's say hi to the people, talk to the peasants. We'll get after it. And of course, as always, I always forget to put the pop-out chat because I'm fucking, I'm way, I'm way out in the weeds. I just had a good morning, you know, had some breakfast, chilled out. So now I gotta get my head out of my ass. Yesterday was a long ass fucking day to be on the dyno. So that shit gets old really, really fast. 82Z28 says, thank you, Theo Alex, for the video on the dating channel. It opened my eyes to the mistake I made in my last relationship. Keep up the amazing work as always. I did a dating channel show yesterday at 8 o'clock. Minibag Madman Clout, Chaser McWiznant, hello, fellow poors, Glockschna, Minibag Madman, Canis Lupus, Kemp Kuntz, Cluster BM, Naldo, Minibag again, Dunn, James and J, Oliver Bryan, Douche did it, Carlos LTX, Silver Fox, Douche did it again, Minibike 508, Rocco Zioli, he sounds like he works at a pizza joint, right? Rocco Zioli, you work at Capri Pizza? Yes, I do. Oliver Bryan, Ken McAllister, Rocco Zioli again. Clip Clap the Horse, The Ray, Torquem Beans, Huncho Lunatic, Matt Oliver, Ivan D, Salmon Mackey, Sancho, Mike H, Thunder Biscuit, Dane Austin, Pure B58 Power, Puro B58 Powered, is this Cuban Coyote? Marcus Carter, Algorithm in the house. Damn, wall is touching my couch. ATX Cobra, agreed, hate my RXT. Peter Chow, Phil says, Stein 78, I agree that the fucking RXT is trash. But for a roll car, it's fine. But if you want to drive it and not spill your soda in the cup holder, it's impossible. Mike H. Sullivan, Brian Omar C. Boosted, Cobra, Monty, Bubba, Nat Jew, Martin, and the Alex, Diego, Vince, Tijerina, Nick G, Martin, Oliver again, Clip Clop, Alex, Diego, Chan, Toby, Cole Daniel, Slow Sean, Juan Campos, Diego Flores, Ryan Hammer. What do you want me to do? You want me to just put a Vortec on at 10 PSI, take that off, then put a ESS on at 10 PSI, and stop it. They're centrifugals. The current ESS, in my opinion, makes such good torque at such low boost that it is highly desirable. And the installation only took me, a dumbass, theoretically 5 hours, right? Because if I don't have the video, if I don't have to stop and edit, if I don't have, I could probably knock that out in 5 hours. The next one is going to be, if I ever do another one, like on the truck, Well, the truck is going to be brand new. Let's see if I ever had to do another one on the Mustang. It would probably take me 4 to 5 hours tops. I knew what I got to do. I know what I got to do. Just blow the front end apart. Do what I got to do in the front, which is the most difficult part. The bracket and blower are cake. The hardest part of the whole ESS install is taking the front end off, and putting the intercooler on and running the tubing. That's it. It's very, very simple. RXTs are meant for tractors. Hit the like button. Justin Farrow, JPA Air Ride Cup holders. I'm not who you think I am, says Pure Beefy Powered. Okay. Got the car back yesterday after 3 weeks, and Astros won. What a good weekend. Yes, congrats to the Astros. Houston, I mean, you can't say, you got to take that asterisk bullshit away. Like, people have scrutinized them for cheating. So have I, because look, everyone cheated back then. It's like saying the steroid era guys should not be in the Hall of Fame. Yes, they should, because everybody was juiced up. So if you were the best of the juicers, sure. What about the live ball era? There's a channel, Baseball Bat Bros, and they tested baseballs from the live ball era, and the exit velocity was up like 7 miles an hour on the same exact bat, and I'm like, yeah, so are we gonna discount all the home runs from the live ball era too? Stop it. So look, the Astros won fair and square. They beat a very good team. Good series to watch. So I didn't watch it really. I just watched the highlights, and congrats to them. Awesome stuff. Good morning, Alex, says JD Swag and fellow peasants. Let's get those likes up. Wrecked my truck for the first, then I wake up to being called a peasant. Let's go. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. In a race, who you got, 0-1 or White 19? Well, depending on what goes on today, because I'm going to go to the beach today. I have not done shit on vacation that you would consider vacation. So I'm going to go to the beach after this. Oh, okay. I'm going to go to the gym after this. Then I'm going to go to the beach. And in the afternoon, if I have time, I'm going to do 60 to 130 in the ZR1. 60 to 130 in the white car. Now, the white car currently has a tank full of 260 GT, so there's probably $140 worth of fuel in the tank. The Corvette has pump gas, but the Corvette is lighter, makes 600 torque, 576 wheel. The white car makes 500 torque, 676 wheel, but it weighs more and is on race gas. I think the Corvette 60 to 130 is going to be really close, if not slightly beat a 120 millimeter ESS 60 to 130 time with race gas. I wouldn't be surprised if the Corvette beat it slightly, but if they're both within 0.2 of each other, I got to set up a race. I got to get somebody to drive the Corvette more than likely, because it's an easier car to drive. The white car is a more difficult car to drive because of the shifter and the, I'm willing to take it to 8,000 RPMs. I don't think anyone else that just hops in that car and doesn't know it real well will be able to drive it to its best ability. The Corvette, I think anybody could drive it really well. It's not that difficult car to drive. Did you see the LT7 beta engine was leaked? Nope, don't care. Everyone cheats in sports these days. Sometimes the unlucky ones get caught. Do you watch any college football? No, because I have a penis and I am not gay. Who the fuck watches college football? I know the answer is a lot of people. I get it. Unless you played college football in that system, in that team, I don't think there's a... So what? You took some online colleges at Miami University of Miami. So now you're a fucking Hurricane fan? Like shut up. You got a 2-year... You went to 2-year... what is it? An associate's degree at Florida State. Now you're a Seminole for life? Man, shut up. Unless you played football in that program, I really don't think you should be a fucking fan at all. But that's not how it works. Jake or Jeremiah or Nick can drive the 0-1. No. I think Jeremiah probably. Nothing against Nick. But I think Jeremiah has a little more dog in him than Nick. You know what I mean? Like, Nick's a nice guy and a good driver. But I think in terms of a dog... I got Jeremiah Camp on that one. I don't follow any sports. Put Jake behind the wheel. Jake is an auto guy. I love Jake. He's an auto guy. I don't think he's a wheel man when it comes to stick shift stuff. Speaking of wheel men, oh my God, Jeremy Howell in The Flat Fox. Oh my God, bro. It's just so fucking badass. Okay, shout out to the World Cup Flow Racing staff. The producer is retarded. This car is making a lick. The camera is following it. And watch what the producer like cuts to in the middle of a run. If I'm not mistaken.
Wow. Here we go. Top of the racetrack.
Oh, yeah. Oh, forget the car. Let's pan to the Corvette that's potentially on fire in the pits in the middle of a run. What the fuck? Look at this. Wow, the disrespect.
Top of the racetrack.
Oh, Corvette. Oh my God. Great job. Holy shit. Anyway, Jeremy Howell later on went and ran a 740. All right, 747 at 191 with a 127 in the flat fox. So congrats to him. Badass stuff. But gosh, have you guys seen the coverage on Flow Racing? How insanely bad it is? Like, cringe. I get it. Look, I'm paying. I am paying for this service now. So, I'm telling you, it's so bad. It's so bad. They cut out of the run, mid-run. They yell into the mic. Why are you yelling at the mic? They're still yelling at the mic. It is 2022, and these guys are still yelling at the mic. And guess who just woke up? That's right. He welds upside down. Doesn't need to know how to wire shit. He just does it. Put spacers on spacers on spacers. Turvi out there racing in the house. Oh God, my everything hurt. Everything hurt doing that. What the hell is this? I guess they're still not on live with World Cup. I have it ready to go, but they're still not live. Hey Alex, have you ever heard of S1? Stop! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up with your sequential shifters! Holy shit! If you can't go 2-3 at a slight angle, have you ever heard of S1 sequential shifters? You just pull it back and pull it back and pull it back. Shut up. H pattern, a slight angle. Oh my God. Fucking sequential shifters. What planet are we on? I mean, like, it's not a Viper that you probably will die if you don't have it to the wood and hand on shifter and going like this at 2,000 horse. It's a 200 horsepower V6. Relax. What's happening, bitch? Says Nestor Berrios. Turvi is here. Yeah, he is here. It's even worse if you watch dirt track racing. You got an extra hour of sleep last night and still can't wake up in time. 325 front tires, handling, speed, run, screw flow for streaming. 150 to watch 3 races a year is frustrating. Yeah, it's terrible. See, Grandis Racing had a Pro Jack leak off and drop the car on him and a crew member. No. Oh my God, no. Jesus Christ. Turvi's bedroom is just an empty room with perch on the, what is it? Turvi's bedroom is just an empty room with a perch on that hangs upside down. MRL and Aldo doing real nice. Yes. So, let me go pull up that video. Sorry guys, this is the peasant chat, so it don't fucking matter. Aldo, let me see. His name is not Welds. His name is like Maldonado or something like that. So, they, if I'm not mistaken, MRL or Mexico Racing League just became the, if I'm not mistaken, the quickest Ford ECU car at World Cup, running 722, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Jesus Christ, Alex. Wow. Look at the crowd. Look at the crowd at that. That's the best race of the year. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. 722 at 194. I'm not sure if they have the mile-an-hour record yet for Ford ECU, but what is impressive about that car is it's a glide and an IRS. Like, simply badass. Like, that is so impressive to me that they go out there with an IRS, right? They switched the engine over because they had a pressurization of the coolant system. That car's running on ethanol 1R. It's not running on meth. It's a Ford Gen 2 ECU. The factory it came with from the factory computer. And they're out there running 720s 194 on a factory, not Holley, not Fuel Tech, not this and this and that. A factory computer. Super, super badass. Well, good morning. S1 sequential is for them roll races. Strohs before hose. We champs in again. Turvi, that shifter has been out for years. Nobody uses it because it's expensive trash that real men don't use. Exactly. Like, Turvi's one of those guys that thinks you have a V6 parked in dirt under a carport that does not have the canopy material. You have electricity running like bare wire outside. Your switch panel looks like a child built it. Your battery is behind the seat, not even bolted down. Stop it. Stop looking at sequential shifters. Stop saying you're going to build a 352. Just stop it. What you should do right now is the following. Get some kind of cover over that carport that does not have a cover over it. Get the wiring situated. Get your money up. Get that V6 S1 sequential shifters on a car that's not even driving, running, anything. Dude, you got a lot of stuff to work on instead of looking at any shifter on that car. You should be looking into redoing the switch panel, putting the battery in the trunk properly. Like, my notch is whoever had it last or whoever did the wiring is a clown of all clowns. But that is like a Riddler award winner compared to Turvi's ride. I'm not the one that's going for quick, crisp shifts. I figured it might be something you like. What makes you think I want a sequential shifter? I prefer the notchy feel of my T5. Gives my car a real vintage feel. Boy, you know, he's either the best troll in history or genuinely retarded. Christian Sama, I think, tried to say something, but he might have had a stroke. I like a blown feel on my engine. What the hell does that mean? Convertible carport touching the wall. I like how everything I do gets dismissed. Turvi, you have never. I'm gonna level with you, Turvi, and I love you, and you're probably a nice guy. You've never done anything. You understand? Like, you've never built anything that's quick, bought anything that's quick. Hell, I would almost respect you if you went to the dealership, bought a 10-speed, threw a Cobra Jet on it, affirmed the tuning, and went 1090s. I would say, all right, at least you did something. But you haven't done anything. Anything. Just because you put a terrible-looking switch panel on the dash of the car, just because you put the battery in the trunk, behind the seat and rivet it to the fucking back, and open wires everywhere, you get wheels. You start making. You don't have a project in that car that you started and finished before you moved on to the next one. Meaning, you haven't. That switch panel isn't done. Is that switch panel done? The battery relocation, is that done? I'm saying done, not put there and works. I'm saying done, cleaned up, and permanent. You got to make projects on a car, mini projects. So I did the valve covers and then painted the intake. That's a mini project. I didn't take the intake out, didn't finish that, then moved on to the battery, didn't finish that, then moved on to the wheel setup. No, start something, finish it, move on to the next. You build a car like my brother builds a car. Did you ever do a review on a no tune required PMAS? No, there's no real reason to do that. The vintage comment needs to be made into a short. The vintage. Sup, Alex? I sold my S550 drag car. Got an 03 New Edge with a built small block Ford with a big single 88 103 Power Glide and Holley. Can't wait to learn more about this platform. Good for you, brother. See, that's the next evolution for me, in my opinion. I have to eventually get onto the standalone stuff. I have to eventually get me a vehicle that runs on full race stuff, and not for any other reason but then just to expand my knowledge of my own stuff. Like the stuff I did yesterday on the dyno, the ESS G3X dyno stuff, no one asked me to do that. No one asked me to do hood on, hood off, snorkel on, snorkel off race gas. Nobody. That was all me because I was curious. So now if a customer ever has questions about this or that, or if in the future people have a question about what the power difference is, snorkel on, snorkel off, I say, well, I tested it on my car. Here's the video, and you can reference that. So the next evolution, I think, in my racing ventures is going to be a car that has a standalone fuel system. So small block Ford in the Fairmont, that's probably the way to go, in my opinion. I'm probably going to put a small block Ford in it on Holly, and just learn that way. I already have a carbureted car, so that is fulfilling all of my carbureted needs. But eventually, I want to do small block Ford, maybe turbo or crank mounted centrifugal, in my opinion, like a V30. Or if ESS somehow has a way of mounting that, I don't know if they do, because that's like uber super duper race program shit. So I don't know if they're ever going to delve into the race car stuff like that. But if they did, I'd absolutely be interested in something like that. Small block Ford in the Fairmont. Really nice suspension setup. Aim for 7s because I'm not really looking to build a 6-second car because that's $300,000. Car Enthusiast says, good morning, Alex. I consulted Jake on Friday, and I believe he gave me a fix for the cam issue I was having. Getting my car back from Ford this week, and we'll resume tuning. Thanks for your patience. You got it, brother. No, what I'm doing is there's some material here that I think this desk has like a stain on it, and it's an old desk, and it's lifting in areas. So I'm just like scraping it because it's a texture thing. And also the mouse is rubbing on it. So the mouse rubbing on it is messing up everything. Are you still getting a backdraft Cobra? I'd love to see that happen. If I become a million, I mean, I played the Powerball yesterday. Who played the Powerball yesterday? It's like $1.2 billion. If I win the Powerball, sure. Boss 302 or C6Z06. One of them is going to be my next car, parked next to the 350. Curious as to which one would you pick, the C6Z06. You already have a Mustang. The C6Z06 is a way better car than the Boss 302. Sorry. You know, the Boss 302 is a great car, but you have a GT350. So you, out of those two, why pick another Coyote variant vehicle? Just get the C6Z06 and enjoy life. Turvi will zip tie the battery cable to the drive shaft. Bro, you make it so easy. Turviate. What's the smallest pulley you'd feel confident about the 19 GT on pump gas? That one. 120 millimeter. I'm not looking to play the let's max it out on pump gas game. I'm never going to be that guy. I'm not that guy. I'm never going to be that guy. Where is he? Here we go.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Nothing beats the vintage exhaust manifold leak. A nice standalone small block Ford in the Fairmont and crank mounted Vortec. Yep, that's probably going to be what I get. Alex, can you run a small block Ford with a Coyote computer? Yes. So theoretically, you can run anything that's 8 cylinders with a Coyote computer. The problem is going to be the crank signal. So you have to figure out where you're going to get the crank signal from. Configure the pulses per RPM, pulses per revolution in the tune. Firing order. So you can change the firing order. So think about it this way. We run a Cobra motor with a Coyote computer. Okay? So it has a GT500 wiring engine harness because of the coils. And then it has some Coyote shit to run the injectors. And then we got to change the firing order, da-da-da-da-da. But we run a Coyote control system on a Cobra computer. So that made me think that means we can run a small block Ford with a Coyote control system. But I don't want to do that. I want a Holly or a aftermarket system to learn it on my own, by myself, no help with nobody from maybe Jake and racers. I want to do that because I want to just have 100% control of a car just to expand my knowledge on that stuff. No, I don't want to tune your car. No, I don't want to do that so that I can sell tuning. No, I want to do it for me. That's it. Matt King, I don't know. In my opinion, they should, but I don't think they will. I want to get a 1314 GT, but I can't find one in deep impact blue. Premium and manual, damn near impossible. 1.9 billion now, so that means nobody won. Holy shit. I lost my Boss 02, but that C6Z is a bad one. I lost? Did you mean you love? Finally made the peasant chat. What's up, Tuesday Coyote? And the battery got relocated to clean up my engine bay. You mean the engine bay that looks like it has antifreeze splatter all over it? That one? So okay. So this is what the issue is with people like Turviate. is he's full of shit. So he said he wants to clean up his engine bay. So he removed the battery, put it in the back of the car to clean up the engine bay.
Hey everyone.
Oh yeah, okay. So let's take a look at this cleaned up. I want to clean up my engine bay. So never mind this shit that's going on here. This black stuff, turvi, everywhere is an oil leak. This is an oil leak that has never been fixed. Okay? This shit and gunk. Look at your belt. Your belt has rusted on like water coolant, like coolant, right? You had coolant a leak and it rusted onto the belt. Okay. And what else? Let's see what else. Oh yeah, it looks so much cleaner under there. Yep. I mean, the engine bay definitely benefited from you putting the battery in the trunk. Never mind all the garbage that's back there and stains and just nastiness. Now, if I was to go back in your video and look at the battery relocation, you never finished it. It has never been finished. You swear to God it has, but it has never been finished. Springs and more. What's more?
What's going
Yep, there is no back seat, right? So you put the battery in the trunk, but there's no back seat in this car and it's open. There's not even a rear seat delete situation back there. Let's fast forward to see if we can get a glimpse of your Billy Badass battery relocation setup. What is going on here? Oh my Lord. I can't wait to see it. Come on, please show it. Oh, what is this? Yeah. Oh God, dude. Like, you're that guy. Oh yeah, see, oh yeah, this is what you cleaned up. So apparently the radiator hose exploded, and you're running water in it. How do I know? Because there's rust. You're not even running glycol in that shit. So look, you have a lot more things to worry about than the battery. Okay, so if you're gonna relocate the battery, finish it. Finish it before going on to any other projects. Stop it. Oh my God, bro, unreal. But the shifter and wheels, bro, just pour gas all over the car and light a match. Did he clean up the sheet metal under the hood? His pulleys are rusted too. Just transferring rust to belt. That's clean oil leak, Alex. You'd never understand. Turvi's disability check sponsored the build, giving the sucker all the shine today. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love him. Turvi does government funded grassroots build. It basically becomes the Turvi show, the peasant chap. All I have around me is 93 and octane booster. If I wanted to race and get at it on the Gen 2R, can I add some spray or maybe methanol? Am I maxed out without E85? Huncho, why don't you just buy race gas? Like, we're at the point that you're not going to get a fuel system. You're not going to get great benefits from octane booster like a Torco or Boostane or something like that, or Octanium, and it makes your plugs fucking orange. Get C16, get a VP import, get Mach 116, get race gas if you want to race people, and then you can pulley down until the pump quits. Stopping from 100. Stopping from 100, he gets killed with the battery flying through the windshield. He's got Democrat glasses. Turbo doing the unbolting build. Right. Those tubes look more fragile than BMR control arms. FLKA. I agree. Imagine when his mom is like, why is all this junk in the yard? You need to do something with your life and get a job. He says, but mom, I'm going to be the next Chip Foose. Says, I don't know what the fuck that is. She says, I don't know what the fuck that is. Turvi is the gift that keeps on giving. 661 Racing in the house. Whatever, Alex, Turvi has racing in his name. You don't know. He better. Is that a V6? It is a V6. Got the dang birth control goggles on. Alex, do you prefer the ESS over the V7 JT? I have never owned a V7 JT, so I cannot give you a apples to apples comparison. Imagine if Turvi wins the Powerball. Could you imagine the size of the carport that doesn't have a tarp on it if he wins the Powerball? Oh my God, I won 1.9 billion. I can go from a single car carport without a tarp on it to a dual carport without a tarp on it. It's like the movie The Jerk when he won the lottery and he had a so he had to get a new house. So in the movie The Jerk, God damn it, this is such a great movie. It's just so good. I'm probably gonna get copyrighted. So let me fast forward. There you go. So he went from having this house to, and then I guess he won the lottery, and he got another house. Let me see.
To the old house.
That's the old house. Okay. So this is the old house in the movie The Jerk. So after he won the lottery, he upgraded.
But things change, and with all the additions to the family, we had to tear down the old house, even though we loved it. But we built us a bigger one.
Yes! A bigger version! That's gonna be Turvy. Guys, if you've never seen the movie The Jerk, please, please, please do yourselves a favor and watch the movie The Jerk. It's old, but god damn it, I love that fucking movie. The Jerk was the best. Turvy is the kind of person who wins the Powerball. Morning, Alex. Listen to the show while on a bike ride. Joy G, thank you. Just don't crash to the woods or anything if you're laughing. 2 years for head... He said, hey, everybody, I had my heads in the machine shop for 2 years, and he didn't do any work. Channel 62 says, hey, Alex, what parts do you recommend on an E85 Gen 1 stick car? I want to enjoy the E85 benefits, but not trying to be the Cobra Jet tin can. Thanks in advance. So, on a Gen 1 car, if you want to get the best out of it, it's going to have to be a Cobra Jet, cams, and weight reduction. That's usually how it is. So you get yourself a Ford Racing Cold Air or the PMAS, who sponsors the channel. It's PMAS, Cobra Jet version of the Cold Air, LU47s, cam stage 3 NAs with VCT, but make sure you limit them to 30 degree limiters. Cobra Jet, stick, 373s, 28-inch tall tire. Have a good time. It's simply the best. Joe Jackson says, Alex, the 19 Mustang video was really good. Also looking forward to future Fox videos. You're making me want to buy another one. The only thing sequential in Turvey's life is his daily crazy meds. His dad invested all the money and sent him to the stock market. Good luck to everyone who played the lottery. Excellent movie. Can confirm exactly. He hates those oil cans. The Jerk is so great. The Jerk is Turvey's documentary. So when The Jerk was reading the note the lady left him in the shower, I think his dog name was Shithead. So the dog brought the note in, but the ink ran. So the Jerk got the note and he read the note with the ink that was rubbed off. And the way he does it makes me lose my fucking mind. Let me see. Dear, and then... So the dog brings him a note that's wet and written in pen, and it ran, and he reads the note.
Dear neighbor, server forward.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I'll leave it there because I don't want to get copyright. But I'm telling you, man, I love that movie. And that part, every time it comes on, I lose my mind. It's so stupid. It's not smart. It's not witty. It's just stupid. The Street Fighter in the background playing is legit. Oh, and it just died. Sorry. We gotta make sure Street Fighter stays playing. Let me see. It's a Nintendo Switch somebody got me, and I just wanna make sure it plays in the background the whole time. There you go. I love Street Fighter. I was playing it this morning. I'm like, man, it's fucking great. I love the game. No winner on the lottery, 1.9 next. My God. That's crazy. Big money. On the bright side, to Ruviate said, my car might be running, not driving, in roughly 2 weeks. I need to finish all the welding before the fuel system. The fuel system? Turvey, why do you need a fuel system on a stock V6 car? What fuel system? Can you tell me the fuel system configuration? That'd be hilarious. I watched The Jerk after you miss it a while back. It's great. The Jerk, Great Lebowski double feature. Well, I need a race fuel too, and if I try C16 with the same pulley. Yes. So, Huncho, you saw, if you didn't see the video that I made on the 19, so what I did was I went all the way on pump gas until 16 degrees, and it made 628 or 630 something with the snorkel off. It gained like 10 horsepower at 7,500 RPMs with the snorkel off. Then on the same exact pulley configuration, I put Sunoco 260 GT in it. And then I attempted to shove 22 degrees in it, and the car only took 19 because the knock sensor said, fuck you, and removed a bunch of timing. The split was tremendous. It was over a 50 horse split in certain spots and over a 70 horse split in certain spots and over a 50 wheel torque split, meaning I shoved timing in and it made plus 50 torque and plus 72 under the curve. So if you watch that video, it explains in such detail, like such detail, what a dedicated race gas tune on the same exact boost is, on the same exact day, same exact dyno. I don't know many people that have done that. 2 weeks with a question mark. Okay. What does that mean? 2 weeks with a question mark. Right. Turvi update. For the switch and lines relocation, it simplifies everything I'm doing. Our air motive 340 pump. The fuel system. A garden hose attached to 6 sprinklers. I don't know what Turviate's thought process is, and I don't even ever want to get into the thought process, but we know it's retarded. We just don't know how retarded it is. That is the newer version of Street Fighter, which is fun. I sent you the original with the Sega, which admittedly is not as fun, but nostalgic. Correct. That is Ultra Street Fighter on the Switch. I have a couple of other Street Fighter games, but I have the Nintendo emulator, the Sega emulator, and the Super 64 emulator, and it's great. It's great stuff just to fuck around with. He's got that Harbor Freight fuel pump and air motive regulator. I'm poor people. There is some cool stuff. Says, what is the current record on the Mustang? Been watching Aldo Weld's channel, and they're talking high sevens daily driver. Current record on the Mustang? You mean 722? Like his cars run 722. Are you saying like stock? Like, look, there's so many micro records, but the quickest Ford ECU that I know of is currently Brian Luna's Mexico Racing League 2015 S550 car. 722 at 194. I think Lunds have gone 723 in the quarter, but I think they've been quicker to the eighth. But the quarter mile record and mile an hour record, as far as I know, is Brian Luna currently. His fuel system is straight off a snowblower. Is Turvi a troll or is he serious? You know what? If he's a troll, he's probably the best troll in history because he is going all out. Imagine he is not a troll, but he actually shows up to some field somewhere to record videos of him fucking with his car. Dedicated troll. Only gets 500 views a video, but a dedicated troll has to be respected. Love seeing all the pregnant man emojis. Yes, very nice. Look, guys, that's the best way to support the channel. Like I've said before, the channel will never be a 1 million view channel, ever. I don't think it'll ever get there because I swear too much. It's niche. I'm not willing to do. I'm not willing to play the YouTube game where I, clickbait into fame. I try to be as real as possible, and channels like this just don't grow that big. And it's not a political channel. If it was a political channel, it would grow, it'd be stupid, people would come in and fight and this and that. I just want to be a bro that makes a little money on the side and fucks with cars and gives you guys content. That's it. That's all I want to be. Nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. Rubber hose coming out of a red gas can with a Holly blue pump. Turvi reminds you of the guy that has been trying to convince the Mustang community that the 92 Mustang convertible is the first and only Cobra convertible that ever happened. Right, remember that guy? There was like a guy out there that has a 92 convertible, and he's like, it's a Cobra, I swear it. And he doesn't have the documentation to prove that. By the way, shout out to the guys that thought the Godzilla was going to end up in a Mustang. Remember that? I should do a follow-up video on my video, because when I posted this video, you should read the comments. Let's go read the comments, because that's going to be fun. Alejandro Flores Godzilla, because I said it was a fleet engine. It has 65,000 views, which is not a lot, but the fact that anyone watches that thing is hilarious. So let's do sort by newest first. Now remember, guys, I said in this video, when did I upload this? 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I said this, guys. 3 years ago. All I see is just another S550 owner. People like you embarrass the whole Mustang community. You were completely wrong about everything you said. Or just guys looking at the LS hoping Ford could make a good port-injected engine small enough to put in the older Fords without cutting up the fender welds. Yeah, we really liked a Ford option instead of an LS swapping everything. This video didn't age well. By the way, the VCT is for valve timing and the distributor's for ignition timing. What you said about rotating distributor is 100% and quite funny. Don't care. Literally don't care. Apparently, it became a crate engine. Arrogance got in the way of this one. Sad how stupid you can look when you assume. He missed the mark with what can be done in interest of claiming to know what Ford was doing. The technology of the 7.3 isn't the point here. The 10-speed made it to the motor with good potential. You mean the 10R 140? The 9-second journey? 9-second journey? You mean the 10R 140, stupid? The truck Super Duty 10R 140 is the only transmission that can mate to the 7.3 Godzilla? Stupid. This video didn't age well? Stupid. I'm going to make a standalone video making fun of every dumb motherfucker that went in on this video saying I was wrong. What the fuck are you talking about? The 6.2 Raptor was the best goddamn Raptor ever made. This video sucks. You're wrong so much of this video and you're weird as hell. Says John Rizzo. Meanwhile, everything in the video is 100% accurate. Looks like they had the 7.3 crate motor for hot rods fail. No, Ford has a insane overstock of the Godzilla. An insane overstock of the Godzilla. And they can't get rid of it. They're doing giveaways. They're trying to give this thing away and no one cares. Let's say you call Power by the Hour because Power by the Hour has a Godzilla in the building. And I talked to Jake and Tim and they said, we can't give that thing away. I said, how come? Once people find out what you have to do to install it in a very popular platform like a Fox Body or a Bronco, they quit and just order Coyote stuff or go back to small block Ford. I'm going to revisit this video and laugh at every single little comment in here because I was 100% right on the Godzilla stuff and everybody in this video was 100% wrong. Love it, love it, love it. Had to explain how useless a Godzilla was when you can just LS swap and have more power potential and weigh a lot lighter. Never heard from them again. Alex, you're wrong. They made it into a crate engine. Wrong. Ford had to make so many of these 7.3 Godzillas for their fleets. Pride, U-Haul, F-250, F-350 gas, dump trucks, tow trucks, town trucks, municipalities that have gas-powered Super Duties. Then they have warehouses and warehouses and warehouses full of this stupid Godzilla. And now you see giveaways, 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 giveaways. And you go, wait a minute. Why isn't it flying off the shelves? If something is flying off the shelves, you don't give it away. You don't give it away. You say it's flying off the shelves. I don't have to do shit. It's selling. People can't give this thing away. Once you find out what you got to do to put this thing in something and then you think the 10-speed is going to work, did you think the 10-speed from the Coyote was going to fit the Godzilla? No. The Super Duty 10-speed fits the Godzilla. Just do me a favor. Just go look at the dimensions of that 10R 140. The torque converter is bigger than the television. Stop it. Alex, did you ever go with 4.9s after the stage 3? No. I just make more power, and it seems to be perfect. Slap a crate engine onto the fleet motor. Those Godzilla nut huggers are stupid. I am Nostradamus. 3 years ago. And everyone's like, see? They can't give that motor away. People don't know what small block Ford has the same firing order as an LS. Interesting. And to prove my point, I bought a Fox body that makes more power to the rear wheels than a Godzilla makes to the crank. The Godzilla is only good for generator applications. 7.3 Godzilla is for the no replacement for displacement FUDs. If Lund tune LS or Hemis, I would definitely spend my money on that tune. Not my deal. Look how long it's taking Cleater to install one. If Cleater had a Texas Speed 5362 LSX, whatever, in that notch, it would have already made a 7-second pass with Holly and a turbo. How does it being a crate engine related to being factory option for Mustangs whatsoever? Does not compute. Those guys are retarded. Like everyone in the comments is a fucking retard because they're nut huggers. 7.3 Godzilla cost $8,000 in crate form. Why buy a 7.3 over the Coyote engine? And I said, no reason. There is no reason to buy a 7.3 over a Coyote. Oh boy, this didn't age well. The only thing you got right is it won't come in a Mustang from the factory. Go I'm gonna say go look up stats again, buddy. Actually, I'm gonna pin a comment on here. 3 years later, and I was right. 3 years later, and I was right. Thanks, guys. Comment and pin it because I want to start that shit talking again. Pin it to the top. 3 years later, and I was right. Thanks, guys. Yep, there you go. Fuck you guys. Look, they're retarded. No one knows inside information like I do. I had inside information about a bunch of shit because people are willing to give me inside information. I am not paid by Ford. I repeat, I am not paid by Ford to push the 7.3 Godzilla. One more time. I'm not paid by Ford to push the 7.3 Godzilla. Who is? Who is constantly telling you about the 7.3 Godzilla? Who is constantly telling you it's a badass? Who's constantly showing it in cars? If they're paid by Ford to push a product, it is not a genuine push. Godzilla equals COVID shot. What makes a Godzilla so bad? Performance for size. Yes. 7.3 liters. 7.3 liters. 460 or whatever horsepower to the crank. And in order for it to make any power, you have to do heads, cams, rockers, boost. At least boost. And it'll make what? Exactly what a Coyote makes with nothing done to it with boost. No cam, no rocker, no nothing. Just boost fuel on a Coyote. Done. And many aftermarket companies support the swaps. They're in Broncos. And that's the other thing. The efficiency. So a lot of people are going to say, well, I just want it because it's the latest and greatest push rod. So here I have a Coyote that makes 460 horsepower and gets 25 miles a gallon. Gas ain't getting cheaper. 25 miles a gallon, 460 horse. Let's say the Godzilla makes 460 horse. What do you think it gets for fuel mileage? If you are considering building a cruiser, you think it gets 20-something miles a gallon? 7 plus 3 equals 10. 10 out of 10 is the best, so game, check, match. This might be like celebs reading mean tweets. Very funny. Can I be the ultimate NA 10-speed, try hard, and swap my Coyote for a Godzilla, but my NA? 7.3 is not impressive at all. Van motor life. It is a turd. If you drive a 7.3 Godzilla motor in a Super Duty, it is a fucking turd. Putting a Godzilla in a car is as bad as voting Democrat. 66 Corn Race says, my friend with a Hellcat, see how my fast car when he said, does Lund tune Hellcats? Only 7.3 I want is a diesel. If I'm putting 7.3 in my car, better make 650 NA stock. Good morning, sir, says Heath. It's a small block Ford firing order 152. Okay. Alex, have you talked to Frank Perdomo lately? No, I have not talked to him. Look, once you leave my wavelength, you disappear. And I love him. He's a great guy. But if you're not in my wavelength, like I visit Jake once in a while, and if you're not there, we just don't cross paths. We just don't live similar lives, you know? Make a short compilation of your response to those comments. That would be dope. Forgot about the time change stuff. Checking in, bros. Only 7.3 worth having is a diesel. Yeah, exactly. He promotes the shit out of Godzilla. And I'm like, do you get paid by Ford? Because if you do, any push on the Godzilla is disingenuous. Because how come he doesn't push Coyote that much? I don't remember him pushing Coyote this much at all. Godzilla guys are left over from a point in time where women had a bush. Men had long hair. This didn't age well. When the Coyote makes more power, modded or not, doesn't have to be opened up to make power, weighs less, is easier to swap. Man, some people. Let's keep reading some of those comments. Oh my God, they're so fucking retarded. I love it. Oh my God, this guy, I'm not going to read that book. Fuck you. LS is a copy of Ford Push Rod. Wake up. This video should be titled, Everything I'm About to Say is Complete Nonsense. What? Peter Melnick. You are 100% wrong. And I said, and proven right every day. You just listen to the parts you disagree with. I'm glad I didn't see this video until it was a year old because how wrong you apparently are. Actually, I'm 100% right. No fleet vehicle needs 6-bolt mains. This motherfucker! No fleet vehicle needs 6-bolt mains and forged internals. The 7.3 is here to beat the LS soy boys. How many Mustangs came with the 7.3 from the factory? The whole point of this video. Every fleet vehicle, gas, new, has a 7.3 or a variant of. So what you think a year later that I was proven right? Even 3 years later. Oh my God. I love it. This is great. This is great. This aged well. I mean, if he listens properly. You want to know a dumbass fact? This engine flew off the shelf. Actually, it did not. Lord, it did not. Power by the hour can't give it away. Power by the hour cannot give it away. I love it. I love that video. That video is a gold mine. They're selling Godzillas in motorhomes instead of the V10. I mean, that point you might as well build a 385 series 514 stroke with aluminum heads and EF5. Much more impressive. I want to go MMR rated 1000 horsepower long block. Gonna use it for cruising. How do you say what? Quarantine heme. Why are you gonna get a 1000 horsepower rated anything to go cruising? Why don't you just throw a bone stock motor in it? I repeat, quarantine heme. Why are you going to get a 1000 rated block to cruise? Why not just get a bone stock motor? Before I forget, man, I really like the Fox body content. I'm 46 years old and had an 8950 when I was 19. Didn't even understand what I had back then. Wish I still had it. Doesn't Chevy have a V8 engine that makes 600 NA? Checking in late, dropping a like. Turvi's 352 with smoke, that Godzilla. This is great. Laughing my ass off. Knuckles dragging in the comments. My father works for the oil fields. His F-250, along with like 10 of his coworkers, all have the 7.3. Alex, you're so wrong. This Godzilla was built to beat the LS soy boys. So, in the video, I said it's a fucking fleet engine. Dumbass fucking names. Because a lot of people think it's going to end up in a Mustang somehow. Or being offered as a Ford crate engine. And I'm like, okay, what's happening? Like, what year is it? Like, did I wake up in 1992? What the fuck happened? So, basically, the only reason, in my opinion, Ford came out with a 7.3 liter engine is fleet vehicles, right? A big, huge chunk of Ford sales are... Okay, so let me bring this down because I'm streaming at the same time. We don't need 4K. We don't need 4K. We just need 1080. Are fleet vehicles. Well, it's a fleet vehicle, you ask. So, Ryder, the truck rental company, Ryder, Penske, U-Haul, places like that. Think about it. Think in your town. How many Ryder, Penske, and U-Haul places are in your town right now?
probably one or two of each, and then there's the subsequent smaller ones that you don't really hear about. And then your town, right? Your town has fleet vehicles, meaning a work truck that has a box, a box truck in the back, a crane set up in the back, a lift gate, all those trucks that are 350, 450, 550 and up, that are either running a 6.2 liter overhead cam engine on gas, because not a lot of municipalities are gonna splurge for a diesel, unless you live in a real nice town. But at the end of the day, that's kind of what they use, and it's just around town. So
this is the most played, and I want to see why.
Dual overhead cam that's in like a Raptor or a F250 or F350 gas engine, it is a dog and gets terrible gas mileage. It is just awful. It has no...
Oh man, I'm going to do a standalone video reviewing this 3 years later. The Godzilla prophecy 3 years later. How I was proven right. Oh, it's going to be so fucking good. The 7.3 isn't even as good as the 6.8 V10. We got two in our work trucks. Both of them have been to the shop a ton. One of them even had an engine replaced already. Our 6.8 V10s are bomb-proof, and I was talking to Jake about that. He goes, Alex, it's basically a 5.4 with 2 extra cylinders. I'm like, really? He goes, yeah, it's robust as shit. It's a very good motor. And I'd love to do something with it, but then what are you going to do to control it, blah, blah, blah. We talked about it just fucking around, but it's so stupid. Yes, they do. Remember when Ford used to do really interesting concepts like the 04 with the V10? Alex, voice change? No, it's literally the same voice. It's just I'm a little more what do you call it? Subdued when I'm just driving around in the morning, just but here I'm a little more amped up because I have to be. Godzilla works great in our FedEx trucks. All the Godzillas are sitting in Ford commercial lot with fleet trucks that have flatbeds. Thank you very much. My full bolt-on 6R80 might be faster than the Godzilla swap Mustang. The 7.3 liter is the last good diesel engine Ford had too. No, the 6.7 is badass. Stop it. All of our new fleet trucks at work are coming with the 7.3 replacing LS's. No shit. FedEx, still no AC. I feel for you all. Alex preaching the truth. We're all seeing it here. Preach out, brother. Preach on. We have a box truck in the Chevy LT862, way better than the fleet motor than the 7.3. I'm having issues with the current setup in the swap car with the Gen 1 Predator blower VMP. You said this last time. You said this last time. If you're having IAT issues, you have to upgrade your heat exchanger, get a lot of air going to the heat exchanger. The pump that is moving the fluid through the intercooler and the heat exchanger has to be robust, and it has to have no air in it. 170 is ridiculously high. Unless you're idling it in the driveway, yeah, it'll get to 170. Even the Corvette will get to 150 if you just idle it somewhere. But when you're driving and air is passing through the heat exchanger, IATs generally aren't an issue. You have either an air-bound intercooler system or a very inefficient intercooler or heat exchanger. Done. Look at that. Done. Facts. Our company goes through same issues with our V10s versus 7.3. The only Cobra 2, don't care. Got a foot of snow, sled season. Ugh. What up, Alex? Have to start doing suspension to hook on the street. Yes, so Dustin 10R now is a legit 4, way into the 4s, 60 to 130 with a draggy. Full weight ESS G3X 100 millimeter pulley with good weather. Legit, that is fast. That is ridiculously fast, in my opinion. The 6.0 Super Duty is the best buy out there. I couldn't post IATs last time when you got off. The 7.3 diesel is incredibly slow and outdated. A deleted 6.7 is great. The 6.7 just fucks. It gets it. I remember VMP had a 6.7 tuned and free-flowing. That bitch got it. It was a fun truck to drive around. Sounds like the exchanger pump is not working. Exactly. I work in a mine as a mechanic. What? Okay, I got it. The AC condensers plug up with mud when it rains. You can overheat the 6.8 V10 to the point of boiling over, and it says nothing else. Any Bondobird Modnats update? Nope. According to according to Bondobird, he's ready to go. Now, there is rain forecasted for Modnats. Sorry, there's rain forecasted for Modnats. So I'm only going to be there Saturday and Sunday. I'm not going to do the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday thing because I don't want to catch up on tickets. I don't want to come back Monday after working 5 days straight. Actually, I would have done it anyway. But my list, I want it to be manageable. So I want to get down to 0 every day if possible, and then show up on Monday after Modnats and have a reasonable amount of tickets in my list. Over are the days where I take 3 days during the week to race, quote unquote, and then come back to a 70 or 80 ticket list. No, thank you. I'd rather just hammer away tickets and I'm done with that racing shit. Let's do test and tunes. Let's do track rentals. That's way better. That's way better. And you get way more out of it than an actual race event because I'm not doing that racing shit no more. This Modnats is the last like event I'm going to go to because at the end of the day, it just takes so much out of me. I'm like, oh, I'm done. I just can't. I just need to concentrate on my work, get my work done, and that's what I want to do. And if we want to go testing, let's go testing. Let's go testing on a Saturday, and let's just kill it and get 50 runs in and test. If they want to race, cool, but I'm done going to events in general to crew. If I'm going to go to an event, I'm going to race it myself, but to crew, I think I'm done. I'm just not fun anymore. It's just like racing has just lost. I've lost the desire to go racing. Like maybe my own stuff, that's different. That's completely different when you go racing for your own stuff. But generally missing 3 or 4 days of the work week to support a race program and then come back Monday and have 70 tickets. No, I'm good. You may need to pressure Okay. It won't run with a 6.7 before. Okay, whatever. Turvi out. Alex, would you ever try rain slicks? What the fuck are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Why? What are you doing? Would I ever try rain slicks? Why would I ever do that? Give me any good reason to try a rain slick. A rain slick? Turviate, I gotta get to how your brain works. How the fuck would I benefit at all in any way, shape, or form by running rain slicks? Rain mode. Stop it. Let's get the lights up, Alex. Alex has been grinding out on his week off, giving us great content. I appreciate you, Alex. Thank you, man. Look, I'm going to give you guys content. Whether I make it on this channel or not is not up to me because I am doing everything I can to give you guys content. If the general public doesn't like what I put out there, that's fine. They vote with their eyes and they click the like button or not. And that's all I can do. And if this platform isn't suitable for my kind of content, I'll find one that is. I have started posting on Twitter, believe it or not, because now that Elon Musk took over, it seems to be somewhere that will eventually monetize. And you can upload up to 42-minute long videos with Twitter Blue, which I did upgrade to. So you will start seeing me upload content to Twitter a lot, like directly uploaded to Twitter. You're going to see a lot of repeating things. I'm going to upload some of my old content onto my Twitter feed. And eventually, once they start monetizing for creators, I'll see if that platform pays well too. I'll obviously keep this and keep putting out content here like normal. But if there's another platform that's more basically friendly to the kind of content I put out there and pays well, I'll do that. I work in the mine as a mechanic, and the only real issues are belt tensioners. 7.3s are down for all kind of things. 1.8 a cam already. Rain slicks, you mean decent all-season tire, man? Turvi is gold here. Can we market this somehow? Please don't try and figure out how his brain works. Rain Man. Pay the $8 a month, baby. Yes, I'll pay the $8 a month to be verified. I don't care. Can I get the rain slick tune? Gen 3 are on Keith Ray built Gen 1 Mustang with ported heads and aftermarket cams. PBH 680. What pulley combo for 850 horsepower? 850, 75 millimeter upper, 10% lower. So you can have good belt wrap and the upper doesn't get prone to slip. So 10% lower and a 75 millimeter upper should be able to get you 850 on the 85. Denzel says, when are you going to quit Lund? I'm not going to quit Lund. Look, if I'm making big money on this channel, then I'd have to look into that. But guys, I'm not there yet. This channel currently makes me more money per month than I work at Lund. But that doesn't mean I'm going to quit. Are you psycho? If the channel makes ridiculous amounts of money, then I'd have to go, okay, do I pay attention to the one that makes me more money? Or do I just keep hammering away at Flex Fuel Tunes? That's not a hard question to answer. But right now, everything's good. I have no issue at Lund. No, y'all, I have a vid showing my storage, and I have two Pirelli rain slicks. They're slick road race tire, but made for rain, cutting through all the water. Because I want to go racing in the water. But they're 1710 and 24-inch tire, too small for my needs. I'd buy the shirt that says rain slicks over a pic of a clapped out V6. While Turvi, just like the Beetlejuice clip, you dig a hole 6 feet down. How deep is that hole? The Turvi channel is more fit for Tic Tac. He is the best troll without a doubt. Stephen Green says, are they going on a golf cart? How much mechanical should you have to install a blower? A Roush blower. So you don't need a lot of mechanical. You just need a lot of patience and time. I wouldn't really try to hammer that out over a weekend. You're going to have to take the front end off for the heat exchanger. You're going to have to cut some of the block off for the lower manifold. You're going to have to wire in some stuff for the heat exchanger and the pump, the intercooler pump. So I'd say if an expert mechanic is a 10 and a novice mechanic is a 1, a 5 or a 6 should be able to do it no problem. What ethanol content gauge do you recommend for forced induction cars? What ethanol content gauge do you... Well, for NA, I'm going to answer this question. It doesn't matter whether it's for NA or boost. The gauge is reading ethanol content. It doesn't care if it's boosted or NA. Why would it care if it's boosted or NA if it's just reading ethanol content? Like, what does it matter? What does it matter if it's got a turbo, a supercharger, or 100% all motor if the job of the gauge is to read ethanol content? Oh, I gotta love it. I wonder where the pecker is. Turvi's here at your house right now. I don't even exceed the speed limit in the rain in my 03 BMW 330 Xi all-wheel drive daily beater. Rain slicks. A 710 tire is about 27. Oh my God, shut up. Have you ever done any propane tunes? No way. And Chappa says hi, Dad. Turvi would be Einstein on TikTok. The ECU, the T. Oh my God, look, this is great. This is great. Good stuff. You know, now I'm thinking of what kind of video I have to make so that I rub it in the noses of all of the Godzilla guys. I'll do it here. Where I'll superimpose. Basically what I'll do is this. And what I'll do is this. I'll do picture in picture, right? I'll do this. So this is what I'll do. I'll do a video like this where I'm going like this.
Down low, you smash the gas, and I'd be surprised if you could break the tires loose.
And I was right about that too. And this guy said blah, 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 blah. And
in a 6.2 liter in an F250.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do. That's going to be a good time. So yeah, we'll see how all that goes. Good times. I'll probably do that tonight. How's Tony? Tony's good. Godzilla Steve coming at you hot. What on earth makes you think you need 325s? Wait, what? He said he needs 225s? A 710 tire is about 27.9 inch diameter, which I'm putting a 20 by 13. Why are you putting Corvette size wheels on your car? Your car makes 200 horsepower, Turvi. To the flywheel. I repeat, your car makes 200 horsepower to the actually, it's a 3.8 V6, right? Let's see, 1999, 3.8 V6 horsepower. I'm sorry. Your car makes 190 rear wheel horsepower, sir. So what the fuck do you need a 325 for, Turvi? What the hell do you need a 325 tire for when your car makes 190 crank horsepower? Do it. That video will be gold. Superior braking and cornering. After 335, 35, 20 rears and 325, 30, 19 fronts, overall 8 inches wider in the front, rear, and lower 3 inches over start, the car would brake in G. It's not difficult to stop from 75 miles an hour to Roviate. And what brakes are supplying this clamping force? The stock V6 brakes? Or do you have 8-pop Brembos somewhere? The South loves that college football. Wow, you're late. Holy shit. Hey, the Pirates fan. What's up, brother? How you doing? Nice seeing you here. The Godzilla Rub It In video is going to be epic. 180 on the dash when the head gaskets blow. The car isn't even going to have enough power to overcome the tires. Turvi, you'd save a lot more money by LS swapping your new heads than trying to build that shit. Brake and handle along the lines of a Ferrari or Porsche 911. Bro, 325 tire for cornering, LOL. He's off the rails today. I just ordered the Luntune Friday. I put my tire size to stock size, but I picked up a set of rear welds and radials are slightly smaller. Can I just change the tire size in the N gauge and be good to go? No, Cloud Chaser Mick Wisnant. Let me know if it's a S550. If it's an S550, you don't need to do shit. Measure from the back of the neck horsepower. Yeah, exactly. These memes or these emojis are really, really worth it. Turvi, your car would get gapped by a stock Miata. Turvi needs beadlocks. Turvi got the secret sauce. Goddamn, man, stay off the shrooms. He's got TBMs, yo. Zachary says, also, braking and cornering has more to do with tire compound, not just its size. Alex, I think that guy's just trolling you. No way he's for real. I'm going to be honest with you, Oscar Aguilera. I think he's for real. I think he thinks he's onto something. I think he thinks that there's a reason nobody did this, and oh my God, nobody has done this yet. I'm the first one, and I'm going to become a millionaire when I offer this Turviate grassroots build, cornering 6-pot brakes, Miata killer, Ferrari killer, Porsche killer, 190 crank horsepower, battery in the back, zip tied to the fucking ground, switch panels on fire, no horn, no wipers. He has a switch for what? This motherfucker has a switch panel, and one of them is for the wipers. If he would have done nothing, the car would have been better off. If he would have simply done nothing to the car, it would have been way better off. My girlfriend's 105 horsepower Toyota Yaris is probably faster than Turvi's Mustang. 6-piston brakes on a V6. I'm dead. It is really kind of hard to accept that Turvi is being for real or not. Is this dude really just trolling all of us on here? I almost guarantee he's not. Brake hard into a corner, but not the power. No power to accelerate out. If you want a Ferrari or Porsche braking and handling, then get a Ferrari or Porsche, Turvi. Don't forget, Turvi told us that he's going toe-to-toe with Porsches in Bucephalus. Don't forget double wheel spacers, braking and cornering with no horsepower. I installed 456s for a reason. Turvi, you understand when a car makes a lot of power, it needs less numerical gear ratio, not more. Like, the higher the number in gear ratio favors guys that make no horsepower. Or your your RPMs are like 10,000. You guys think I don't have any horsepower? How's... Hold on. Oh, yeah? You guys don't think I have any horsepower? 456s. Huh? What you got to say about that, stupid? 456s. You guys are just out there talking shit on Turvi. You don't know shit. He's got 456s. He's coming for you, motherfuckers. He don't give a shit. That's right. 456s. Come Come on, let's go. 325s in the back, 190 horsepower. Let's go. Woo! Fuck out of here. Blue syphilis? Seriously, Turvy, think before you race that coffin. 456 gears. Is he building a Jeep? Nah, he's trolling. No way he's for real. Hello, Alex. Just joined the chat. Turvy being stupid yet? Oh, this chat is nothing but stupidity from Turvy. Turvy's wheel studs are breaking when he hits a corner with those spacers and 325s. My slow 3.5 Accord Coupe would pull on that in eco mode. Turvy's car geared like a rock crawler. He will cruise at 5,000 RPMs. Don't forget the diff cooler. But it has horse badges, so it's almost a Ferrari. I tried to verify Turvy when I offered to bring him all the special tools to set up his rear end, but he decided to eyeball it. Oh, man. First gear lasts about 0.001 seconds. Is he towing his girlfriend? He said, oh, yeah? You guys did the horsepower? I got moving signals. He... Oh, this chat is always the best because Turvy, we need people like Turvy around. Like, it's going to be 2030 and he's going to go, finally got my heads back from the machine shop. Finally ready to put this motor to work. Now I got to just save up a little bit for the link bar lifters. Since when do people need to come check on me in person to see if I'm legit? Y'all will see me when you see me. Ooh, shit.
I ain't got no motherfucker. That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. West side, bad boy killers. You know who the realest is.
Don't fuck with him. Turvy racing Porsches and Grandma's V6 Mustang. My son's Beater Ranger truck has 456s. Turvy says, are you eyeballing me, bro? You want to go? Hi, guys. How you doing? So there's been a lot of controversy out there where people think that my car is not going to perform. Well, first off, I got 456s in it. So take that. Second of all, I got 325s in the back, 335s in the back, 325s in the front. Bye, Ferrari. Bye, Ferrari. Bro, yo, that Ferrari does not know. You know, I think he watched... What's that movie where Matt Damon is chewing gum the whole time? What's the movie where Matt Damon is chewing gum the whole time? That's 7,000. Go like hell. What the fuck's the name of that movie? Hey, can someone put on the chat that stupid movie where that dickhead was chewing gum the whole time? Like, apparently that's how you mimic Carol Shelby. Chew gum and be 5'8". Ford versus Ferrari. Thank you. So he must have watched Ford versus Ferrari and go, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to build something under the radar that no one knows what's happening. Then I'm going to show up to Laguna Seca Raceway and I'm going to just blow people's minds. The announcer's like, there's a retard on the car. Some retard in a 2-valve. Oh, it's not a 2-valve. It's not a 2-valve. It's a V6. Some retard in a V6 is out there. Get him out of there, please. Ford versus Turvy. Blowing Corvettes off in the weeds. Oh my God. For some dumb reason, my 66-year-old dad bought an 04 V6 to vert around. I'm going to name it Turvy. I think Turvy wired the SVO I just bought. Oh my goodness. This has turned into the roast of the Turv. Fart versus Turvari. There's a retard on the course. Oh my God. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Is Turvy possibly one of those genius guys that are really smart at math, but on the spectrum? Serious question. Well, there's another stupid movie where Matt Damon was in where he was like a janitor, but he was like really smart at math. And like Good Will Hunting. And I don't think Turvy is going to go by a board that has like the theory of relativity and go, oh, I see a major flaw in there. He didn't account for the quantum physics in this equation. There, solved it. We now have warp speed. I'm going to go back to my garage and put 335s in my 190 horsepower carbine. Dude, we need to buy Turvi SET Pro Racer package. Good content would be amazing. Goodwill Hunting, yes. Does Turvi wear a helmet? Wow. Mini Bike Madman. Jesus Christ. Does Turvi WARE a helmet? You must be from fucking Attleboro. He's definitely on the spectrum. In the rain, with his rain slicks and a battery, relocated all the room under the hood, he could get another 2 cylinders. Someone took a wrong turn. Take that, Jim Farley. Oh, yeah? Well, Jim Farley, you ain't got nothing in my 325 rear V6 190 horsepower.
Take that, Elon Musk.
That. Ford versus retardy. Oh, fuck. Turvi is Quantum Leap. Oh, let's play that. Oh, Quantum Leap.
I'm retarded?
Oh, can we do this and put Turvi's face on there, please, somebody? Please, when he opens the door, Turvi's face. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm retarded?
I'm dead. Okay, stop it. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Darby. Oh, Mini Bike Madman, just wondering if he has a friend who also wears it. All this, and his car doesn't even run and drive. The Turv Ultimatum. Oh my God, that Turvi born doing burnouts in his neighborhood. On the white car, S550 Draggy, do you think you'll get into the fours? Not unless I have a 90mm pulley and 85 and a drag pack. I'm glad I got up early for this. The track officials realized that he's special and let him pass the car into oh my God! I never thought of that angle. Hey, get out of this track. Oh, wait, he's retarded. Hey, Ferrari guys. Hey, everybody on the grid. Let this guy win. What? Just let him win. We'll look good. We'll look really good for social media by letting a insanely unsafe car with 325s and 190 horse win the Le Mans. Turvi's like, I'm winning the Le Mans. I told you. Look at, I'm winning. We're all going to hell. You ever check the Admiral Peck and Turvi pick? I did. Oh, yes. The one with the Warrior. I forget. It was like a tag team wrestling thing. Yeah. The doctor believes your son is suffering from Turvi syndrome. Anti-bullying ad coming up. Like the basketball shop, Make-A-Wish Foundation about to get Turvi in the Le Mans, Turvi short bus racing. That was Turvi's Make-A-Wish. Whoa. It's not 325, it's 456. Come on, man. like the live, y'all. Like the live. Legion of Doom. Thank you, Legion of Doom. All right, guys. I'm gonna get out a little early today. I'm not fucking. I'll just write out the last 5 minutes. Fuck it. I am tired. I am from laughing and making fun of Turvi all day. Today we were gonna talk about World Cup and stuff and the ESS Mustang. We did a little bit, but it just devolved into Turvi saying the line of the show was 456s, and I can't believe people don't think I'm gonna have horsepower. Like horsepower and gear ratio. Two different things. Turvi is like South Park episode of NASCAR. Turvi's going to be in Laguna Seca with a black leather aviation helmet with goggles. I just want to take some measurements for you. Relax. I just want to take some measurements of you. I'm out. Later, guys. Thank you, Mini Bike. Turvi and Admiral are the crime to... I don't know what that is. Stop it. Get some help. Commercial. Right. At least Turvi can take a joke. Yes, look, you got to love the fact that Turvi can take a joke. There was a guy on my last video. Okay, let's check that out. Fuck it. This guy, you guys remember this guy. He got so butthurt. And I'm like, where the hell is that coming from? Like, is he dead ass? That's what the kids say now, right? So he went in there and like wrote a fucking paragraph, and I'm like, bro, this isn't a dick. Don't take it so hard, bro. So let me see, where's it at? Comments. So let me see. Bitch, I need a tune for my 13 GT. Car enthusiast. He's a good guy. I know dyno's a tool. There's a million variables, but I'm honestly surprised it didn't make more on pump. Stop it, dump truck. Oh my God. Awesome video. Just want to say thanks for all the stuff. Any pump 110 octane. Oh, I think he deleted it. Don't tell me he deleted the comment. He literally had a long comment. No, Alejandro Flores, get a bell mouth. This is the only channel I watch. Wow, a lot of comments on this channel. Huncho James. Yeah, so apparently he deleted his comment. Because, okay, this is... I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a rundown of what happens on this channel. I work for Lund Racing, but this isn't a Lund Racing sponsored show. Meaning, yeah, he did a dirty delete. Meaning, if you get sideways on the chat, like if you go on the talking shit episode, or if you go to a talking shit live stream and I just happen to talk shit, and then you go in and start saying, I can't believe you work for Lund. This is nothing to do with Lund. I just happen to work for Lund. If I worked for Hood Milk, it would be the same thing. I do my own thing. I just happen to work for Lund. So don't think that I won't virtually put my foot up your ass on comments or on a live stream. Now, in the ticket system at Lund Racing, I would never do that because I am representing them there. I would say, sir, I'm sorry you feel that way. If there's anything else I can help you with, have a great day, But here, I can do whatever I want and say whatever I want. This is my thing. So please, guys, stop making a direct correlation between the two. I happen to work for them, and maybe some of the stuff that I say here helps the company. I don't think I've ever done anything that was detrimental to the company. And if I have, it wasn't on purpose. But if you're going to go on here and complain about a comment I made, and then subsequently everyone made fun of you because you made a stupid comment, that has nothing to do with Lund Racing. That has to do with me, my channel, my forum, my live stream, and how I reacted to you. So stop making a direct correlation between the two. One is totally separate from the other. So please, guys, in the ticket system, I'm respectful, I'm a customer service representative, and I'll tune you to the best of my abilities. Here, we talk shit. Yeah, Turvi definitely has thick skin. He's a good guy. Did he want to talk to the manager? Pretty much. And it was an Australian guy. World Cup first and second place. Haven't laughed this hard in a while. Turvi out in retardation business. Jay Walker in the house. The entire crowd is cheering him as he passes the finish line at 45 miles an hour. Fellow North Shore masshole here. Have a 17 GT. Auto, stock headers, 93 pump, nice weather daily. Should I go ESS G2 or Paxton 2200? For installation, the ESS. I'm not going to lie to you. Yes, I have an ESS, and you guys could say, he's just sponsoring. Guys, the install is way easier on a ESS G2 or G3 than any Paxton or Vortec, period. Pro chargers install easy too, but they also rip your crank off. So I would do an ESS 100% of the time. This just Alex. Alex not only Lund or any affiliation with... Right, this is just me. And I work for Lund. That's it. But if you think I say something to you here, and then you get mad about it, and then you think it's going to carry over to Lund Racing, I got some news for you, bro. That's not going to go down. If you go on Lund Racing and start talking shit on the ticket system, I'm going to go, I'm sorry you feel that way. Have a good day. Because I'm representing Lund. But here, I'm representing me. Thanks for not calling me a dumbass and asking the same question twice in the ticket system. You got it. Because you're an adult and can be professional when you need to, of course. Yeah, I thought Aussies were badass. I thought Australian guys were like tough. Apparently not. I can't stand people like that, man. Well, you know how to piss the people off. Cobra owners, Trinidadians, and 2-valve, 3-valve owners, right? I have pissed everybody off. Cobra owners have the thickest skin. Some of them, I'm sure, dislike some things I say, but they don't dislike me as a person, because when they meet me, they go, he's all right, he's fine. I've made fun of NA 10 or 80 guys. I've made fun of bad driving MT82 guys. I've made fun of LS guys. I've made fun of Core. I've made fun of everybody. So stop getting butthurt. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go, what did I say? I ain't going to lie. It wouldn't be the same without turvi out there. I think the coupe will ever get a Holly EFI. No, coupe is always going to be carbureted forever. If I'm going to go Holly EFI ever, it's going to be with the Fairmont if it goes small block Ford. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to go to the gym, go to the beach, enjoy my day. Hopefully, good luck to the guys at Mexico Racing League, Aldo Welds, the stick shift class with Bobby and Joel Steele, Jeremy Howell, all the guys, Brett LaSala, Keith Ray, all those guys out there. I hope you guys do really well at World Cup. I'm going to be watching the X275 class. I think the Warriors versus Tres Cuarto class. We're going to watch the stick shift class. I'm going to watch the Street Fighter class for the people that I know and want to follow, and wish them good luck. So, all right, guys, watch some World Cup eliminations today. If not, have a good time watching football, whatever. I'll more than likely be on Tuesday. Talking Shit Tuesday. We'll be back on at 8 o'clock. The OG show. Get the monetization going back up and get back after being back to work. And we'll see what happens then. And we're getting ready for Mod Nats. Hopefully it doesn't rain. But if it does, I won't be mad about it. All right, guys. Have a good one. See you.